it's Mohammed here from A3 Lean. Um, Yesterday, I had a great chance to talk to Jan Easton from the Advisory Board Center and learned a lot from her. But one thing she said yesterday, actually, it was a driver for me to create this video, how important the critical thinking is. Uh, and why, from my point of view, is that critical thinking is the most important concept for the Australian business to understand today and learn about it. Let's see what I see or what I have today in this short video about the critical thinking. To understand the critical thinking, we have to understand that the world moved already from resource economy to knowledge economy. To understand the differences, it's the difference between Nigeria as one of the most richest country in oil, but their economy is not good, compared to Singapore, very poor in resources, but they use the knowledge, the information to be one, or to get better every day, or to get their economy get better every day. Let's have example in the businesses today. What we used to do, we used to get more people, like hire more sales rep, you get more revenue. Pay more money for more ads, get more machinery to get more revenue. Today, it's not working anymore. Why? The reason for that, because the customer or the consumer get wiser, smarter, and that's required different way of thinking. And that's make the knowledge economy is the way to go. And what does that mean? We need the critical thinking way. We need to get our team to think better or transform to be more critical thinker so they can deal with the wise and the smarter customer. So you understand the market well, you understand the customer better, and you get the best for the customer and the best for your company. Let's explain briefly what is the critical thinking. Critical thinking is actually how we improve our way of thinking. What they call it the art, analyzing and evaluating thinking. To improve it. So we need to improve our way of thinking to get better results. And the actual fact is, especially in decision making, how we move from the decision making like an event, like you sit down and see something, you take decision straight away like an event, to a process step by step. So what is a critical thinker map? The critical thinker map is simple. They use two things here. Something called the standard or the intellectual standards, which I just listed few things out of it: clarity, accuracy, relevance, significance. And they apply this standard into any thinking process, what they call the elements, like the point of view, the information, the assumption. For example, if I'd like to give my point of view, I have to apply the standard. So my point of view must be clear to the audience, accurate, has enough information to be more accurate, relevance to the subject or relevant to the subject we talk about, significance to the audience so they can hear about it. And there is other standard as well. So what we do, we actually apply the standards to the elements of thinking to have that, to be better, to get better results. So what is that kind of results in? What we get out of it is what they call improving our intellectual traits. So we think better, we improve our intellectual integrity, we improve our intellectual humility, autonomy, perseverance, and all the other intellectual traits. And this is briefly what we actually trying to do for train the people in the business to have or to move to the critical thinking way, or to be a critical thinker.